Hi guys, you are welcome to my channel. Today we'll be looking at how we can trade XAUUSD, gbpusd, eurusd, and usdjpy on the lower time frames. But before we check the lower time frames, we are going to take a look at what has happened on the higher time frames. Right, on the higher time frame for gold, I am on the weekly time frame, and I can see that the price of gold is trying to form what I call a morning star pattern, candlestick pattern. The price on this particular week that we are in, the price is trying to go up, but price of gold is highly volatile. Instead of going up, it might just simply drop. All right, drop in line with this particular candlestick, weekly candlestick. All right, for us to now have the completion of the double top, all right, on the weekly time frame. But for now, the price of gold, the buyers are pushing the price up on the weekly time frame, and the possible target might be 1982.52, which happens to be the high of last week's candle. All right, let's see what happens on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we can see that the price of gold is currently ranging. We might be seeing something like the formation of a triple bottom, where this is our first bottom. This is our first bottom. All right, this is the second bottom. Okay, and this might happen to be the third bottom. So if we continue to see push up by the buyers, by the bulls, up to this point, we might have price getting to the neckline of an inverted head and shoulder on the daily time frame. But there seems to be a trouble along the line, and this descending trend line might cause some level of resistance. So the buyers might not have it as a field day to just push price up. The buyers might meet with resistance around the 1973, 1971 area. But if this particular descending trend line, if it breaks and buyers are able to push price up, price might get to the neckline of the possible inverted head and shoulder. But a failure of the buyers might push price down for the downtrend, this particular downtrend to continue. Okay, so that's that for the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see the triple bottom more clearly, and there seems to be a range currently on the 4-hour time frame. At this particular point, we might possibly want to wait for the range breakout. The top of the range for now is 1964.5, while the bottom of the range is 1957.5. So we might want to wait for whichever direction price goes as regards the 4-hour time frame. But drawing a descending trend line, sellers might capitalize on this and push price back to this particular order block. I'm talking about this demand area on the 4-hour time frame for price to find a sort of lift and then go up. Okay, but a failure of this particular demand area will send price going down to this particular point. I'm talking about the 1932 level. All right, that's that for the 4-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame, we see price still in a bearish mode. We have using the Fibonacci retracement tool, price is currently retraced up to more than the 50% Fibonacci level, but the 61% Fibonacci level is yet to be cleared, and that is at the 1966 area. A clearance or a push above the 1966 area might give the buyers or the bulls some impetus to push price up for the completion of the triple bottom on the 4-hour chart. Okay, looking at the 30 minutes time frame, we can see that the price is still bearish. The sellers or the bears are still in charge, and we might be seeing a drop, a failure of the 1955 level. We might see a drop to this particular order block within an order block within another block. So this is the order block within this order block within this particular level. So we might see a drop to this point. I'm talking about this particular point. The 1940 level is a likely target if the bears are able to step in and push price downward. On 15 minutes time frame, we can see price ranging, but as the price ranges, we can see that we continue to have a low, a high, a low, a lower high, lower low, lower high. So more like the bears are gradually coming in until we see a break above this. For now, we consider selling gold. On the 5 minutes time frame, though ranging, but the price of gold is ranging downward. So look at selling opportunities. On the 1 minute time frame, we can see something like a dome, a cap shape. Okay, so a failure of this particular level, talking about the 1958.7 level, price might drop to this particular order block on the 1 minute time frame. Talking about this particular order block, which is the 1957 level. So look for selling opportunities on gold for now. Looking at gbpusd on the weekly time frame, the price of gbpusd, that's cable, is ranging on the weekly time frame. Look at the shadow currently forming for this particular week. The week is not over yet. We might be looking at a push above the week high. If we have a push above the week high, then we have a bullish pin bar formation. And if we have a bullish pin bar forming on the weekly time frame, that means price might push to the top side. But the week is still ongoing. So on the daily time frame, we can see a bearish tweezer pattern, more like a tweezer pattern, and this has pushed price down, but the buyers are able to step in. Yesterday's candlestick, and we have a shadow showing the force of the buyers retracing or reversing almost what we have for yesterday's candle. But today's candle is still fresh, more like indecision in the market. Market does not seem to know where it's going. We have a push up around there, we have a push down, and we have something like a push up, more like market is still in a range. So plotting the ascending trend line, we might be looking at something like this. We have this descending, this ascending, might be seeing something like a range until we have a range breakout on the daily time frame. It's still undecided the direction that price might likely go, but the overall direction is still a range. Price is still ranging. On the 4-hour time frame, price is still ranging. The buyers took price up to this point, the sellers brought it to this point. The buyers are now in charge and they're trying to push price up. Looking at this engulfing candlestick pattern on the 4-hour time frame, and looking at this bullish development, buyers are trying to push price up. We might be seeing resistance. Price might be meeting a resistance at this particular order block on the screen. So price might get to that particular order block. I'm talking about the 1.25270 order block before price drops to this particular order block, which is around I'm talking about this particular order block, which is around 1.2395 level. For now, gbpusd is ranging on the 4-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame, you can see the price dropped, and we can see the BS trying to come in. Though we are in a range currently, price has been ranging for some time. Okay, so we are seeing the BS trying to step in. A break above this range might push price up. On the 30 minutes time frame, price is still ranging, though the bulls are able to push price back to this particular level, and then we have a failure of this order block here. So price broke above it, and price is gradually coming rising up. So plotting the ascending trend line, we might see price pushing up or breaking below the trend line to drop. If price is going to drop, we have this particular order block that might serve as support to price. I'm talking about this particular order block might serve as support to price. Price might find support at that level for price to continue to go up to the descending trend line at the top. So that's that for GBP on the 30-minute time frame. On the 15-minute time frame, we can see a left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. If this is anything to work with, if we have to work with the head and shoulder pattern that is currently forming on the screen, we might be seeing price drop a bit. Okay, if this is anything to work with, we have the neckline on the 15-minute time frame to be around this particular point has been broken, which to work with. We might see price dropping, but for now there is no push for now to make price drop. Is price going to drop? Price might drop in line with what happened on the left side of the chart. We might see something like another push up and then a drop to this particular ascending trend line. On the 5-minute time frame, the head and shoulder pattern is clear, but the bears are waiting for when to step in and push price down. On the 1-minute time frame, we see price forming. There's a high, there's a low, lower high, lower low, which is the formation or the initiation of a bearish trend. So you might want to look for selling opportunities on GBPUSD for now. For EURUSD on the weekly time frame, you can see some level of recovery. Look at this doji and look at this candle, the freshly formed candlestick on the weekly time frame, showing that the buyers are trying to push price up, but it's still ranging as it is. On the daily time frame, we can see that price formed like a pin bar for yesterday's candlestick, a bullish pin bar, and this might see price being pushed up first to the 1.0737 before price gets to the 1.07568. But for now, the price of EURUSD is ranging for now. Okay, on the 4-hour time frame, EURUSD is still ranging. We have a dip and then we have a rise. Okay, and then we have a dip, but as it is ranging, we are seeing something like this, a low, and this is a higher low. Okay, it's ranging for us to have like a left shoulder of an inverted head and shoulder. This is the head, and this might possibly be the right shoulder. So, but we have this particular order block on the 4-hour time frame that might serve as resistance to price. If price is gonna go up, this particular order block might serve as resistance to price. But if price is gonna drop, we have this order block on the 4-hour chart that can also serve as support to price. But that's that for the 1-hour time. For the 4-hour time frame, on the 1-hour time frame, we can see that price is trying to rise. Price is trying to rise as we continue to see a higher low. This low is higher than this low, so price trying to rise to the top. Okay, on the 30-minute time frame, you can see that the bulls are trying to push price up. So the bulls are trying to make price go above halfway of the previous down leg. Okay, same thing with the 15-minute time frame, and same thing with the 5-minute time frame. The bulls are currently in charge. Same thing with the 1-minute time frame. But on the 1-minute time frame, we can see that the bears are trying to step in. But for now, on the 1-minute time frame, we have a range. We might be looking for, we might wait for the range breakout. Okay, we might wait for this breakout to the top or breakout to the bottom of the range. So that's that for EURUSD. Looking at USDJPY on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we can see that we have this evening star pattern formation. It's currently forming, it's not complete yet. Price is trying to get to the low of last week, which is around the 138.42 level. Look at this little shadow at the top, and look at the bears stepping in and pushing price. The price has been pushed more than halfway of last week's candlestick, so we might see price dropping to 138.420 level. On the daily time frame, price of USDJPY is currently ranging, and the range bottom is at that 138.420 level. The range top is around 140.9 level. So we might see price continue to range for now. Same thing with the 4-hour time frame. The bears are currently trying to push price to this particular order block. I'm talking about the order block at the 138.7 level. This particular order block is a likely target for the bears, as the bears are trying to push price to that level. If price gets to that level, we might see a bounce at that level. We might see a bounce to the order block at the top. Okay, I'm talking about this particular order block, which might be a supply zone for price. You might see a rise to that particular order block. But for now, the price of USDJPY is ranging. On the 1-hour time frame, you can see that the bears are trying to push price downwards, but price is currently ranging. It's currently ranging. We might want to wait for a range breakout, and a breakout to the downside is likely, as we continue to have on the downside, we continue to have this high, this low, lower high, lower low, low. This is a high, this is a low, this is a high, a lower high, and this is a lower low. So more like the bears are having the upper hand and trying to push price up, drawing the descending trend line. Let's draw a descending trend line. So a break above this particular trend line might signal a bullish push by the buyers. A break above this trend line might signal a bullish move. Okay, but we will look at this particular order block might serve as a supply zone to price. I'm talking about this particular order block might serve as supply zone to price. So if buyers are able to step in and push price up, might see price getting to this particular level before dropping. All right, for the range to continue. On the 15-minute time frame, the price of USDJPY is also ranging, but what we are seeing, we might be seeing something like a triple bottom if this particular level holds. But if price fails and drops below this level, I'm talking about the price drops below the 139.240 level, might see the bears pushing price further down to this particular order block on the 30-minute time frame. And that has just happened. A drop below shows that the bears are still in charge. A structure, that particular structure has just been broken. This structure has just been broken, so you might possibly look for selling opportunities on USDJPY as the bears continues to push price downwards. So that's that for today's video. If you are here to subscribe to the channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click the subscribe button. If you are here to like the video, what are you waiting for? Click the like button. Smash the bell button below the video for notification. You can drop comment below the video, ask question. We try as much as possible to respond to your question. All right, you can go to our website www.fxfables.com to learn more on how to trade. You can also go to another website of ours, fxfables.com, to learn more on how to trade. Till I come your way tomorrow, it's bye for now.